It's time for reaction. Welcome in. Old School Nerd.
Hey everybody, my name is Old School Nerd, and today we're being joined by Chelsea Maybe. And the reason why she's here is because we're recording content for Patreon, because we do that whole comedy reaction thing that we can't put on YouTube, but we put it on Patreon.
Oh, I thought it was because I didn't have anything better to do.
Anyway, so the it's funny because it's true. Okay, so sorry. Okay, so I asked her to join me to do two reactions today. The first one we're going to do is to Our Last Night, their new song, No, never mind. I'm not going to do that one. The reason why I'm not going to do that one is because I've already heard them do a cover of that. I've heard them do many covers of Paramore songs. So everyone knows how I feel about that. But okay, some of you have actually asked me, hey, Old School, why have you not done any reactions to a lot of First to 11 or to Our Last Night?
Hey, Old School, why haven't you done many reactions?
Here's my thing. You normally, when we talk, you're really, really loud at me, almost like you're screaming. But when we do recordings, you're so quiet and no one's going to hear you with that microphone.
I'm sorry. Do you want me to talk to you like this? Is that better?
I'm used to that. Okay. So don't feel hurt, ass. Okay, so yeah, the reason why I don't do a lot of reactions to First to 11 is because I made the mistake of watching all their stuff. So I can't really do a real reaction if I've watched all their stuff. Now, of course, when they throw Cohen out there,
that's different.
Yeah, nobody knew that was coming. So, by the way, belated happy 5th birthday to Cohen. So yeah, but as First to 11 brings out new stuff, I will be reacting to it because it'll be new and I'll be able to react to it. Kind of the same thing with Our Last Night. Before I started doing Old School Nerd reactions, I was really into their covers. In fact, anytime I was going anywhere with the kids, those were the two things that were being played. All the pop crap that they loved and my Our Last Night covers of all the crap that they loved. Mm-hmm. I think one of my big favorites was Mirrors by Justin Timberlake. Their cover of that is immaculately great. But, however, it's not my favorite cover they've ever done. In fact, a lot of you have never seen or heard the best cover that Our Last Night has ever done. Why?
Hey, Old School, what's the best cover they've ever done?
I'm glad you asked, Chelsea Maybe. This is going to get old really fast. Okay, the greatest cover they've ever done is to one of the greatest songs of all time. And unfortunately, it's blocked in the United States. So unless you know of a way to reach YouTube in Europe or some other place or Canada or whatever, you don't get to see this particular cover from Our Last Night. We're going to share that with you right now. I'm not going to say the name of it because I think if I say the name of it, mine will be blocked too. It's a secret. So, yeah. So as Our Last Night comes out with new stuff, I'll probably do some reactions to it, similar to like I do with Leo and Violet Orlandi and some of my favorite reactioners out there. We love covers of great songs when they're done better by artists. So here we go. The greatest cover Our Last Night has ever done, and if you think it's going to be to Disney songs, you were close, but it's actually to this one. If I could get my mouse to work, guys, I would totally make this happen. I know.
On the dark desert highway,
So you know the song, right?
My heart.
Yeah, so do I. The first time I heard this song when they did it was actually by accident. I was listening to Mirrors by Justin Timberlake on their Spotify channel, and this one came up. And at first I was like, I don't want to hear this because I was an Eagles snob. Okay, I still am an Eagles snob, but and I'm a huge fan of Don Henley. So when I first heard that hook, that first playthrough hook, I thought, why are they doing this? And then I thought, you know what? I'm going to give it a shot, because if these guys can get me to listen to Justin Timberlake on repeat, not to say Justin is not amazing, because Justin is the man for his genre and he's an amazingly talented guy. If they could get me to listen to Justin Timberlake,
It's not really a stretch.
it's not really a stretch, but on repeat,
On repeat, yes.
like literally on repeat, like the same song, Mirrors, Our Last Night, cover of Justin Timberlake, over and over and over. I thought, let me give it a shot. The worst case, I'm going to hate it and da-da-da-da-da. When he started singing the first beginning and I realized he was going to put so much inflection in his voice and passion into his voice, I thought, okay, this isn't just some fly-by-night, seat of their pants little band just trying to do a cover of Hotel California. They're in on it.
I wish Caroline was here, because we rocked out to the song in the car the other day, and by the end of the song, every time they do those two beats in the middle, she was banging on the dashboard every time. She just knew it was coming, and it was like her jam all of a sudden. But I think that she'd really enjoy this version.
What two beats?
You know what I'm talking about.
For
when
which
it gets
song?
to the Hotel California, boom, boom, and then
Oh, y'all were listening to the Eagles one.
yes,
Okay, I was like,
and she was on the dashboard every time, like it was her jam.
are you sure she was doing that because she was jamming or because she just hit stuff?
No, she saw me do it, and then when she sees me, it's a whole thing. Anyway,
That went way off kilter for this reaction, so we apologize.
no, what I'm saying,
We're gonna-
like you should do this. You should do this again with her, because I think she'd like.
I'm not going to do a reaction twice. What do I look like, Alex Hefner?
Wow.
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 I saw a shimmering light. My head grew heavy and my sight grew dim. I had to stop for the night. Then she stood in the doorway. I let the mission bell. And I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven or this could be hell. Then she lit up a candle and she showed me the way. There were voices
I love their drummer.
Welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place. Such a lovely place. Plenty of room at the Hotel California. Any time of year, you can find it here. Her mind is Tiffany twisted. She's got the Mercedes Benz. She got a lot of pretty, pretty boys that she calls friends. How they dance in the courtyard, sweet summer sweat. Some dance to remember, some dance to forget. So I called up the captain. Please bring me my wine. He said, we haven't had that spirit
Oh, yeah.
here since 1969. And still those voices are calling from far away.
They do an amazing job of taking guitars and not only filling out the Eagles guitar part, but being able to not supplant, but replace that keyboard part that you're so used to.
Yeah, and they just weave it in really subtly, but if it wasn't there, you'd miss it. Like I can't.
But if you're a true Eagles fan and you do have the original Hotels California on repeat,
Cells, multiple plural.
yeah, if there's multiple instances of it in your playlist because you're kind of addicted to it, ass. Okay, here's the problem. You want to know why I make so many mistakes in videos? It's because it probably pisses her off so much. That's why I do it. I do it all on purpose. Normally, I'm totally perfect.
He thinks he has way more control over my emotions than he does.
I don't. Okay, so
hit play.
no. I was trying to make a point before you interrupted me again.
Why we don't do reactions?
This is why we don't do reactions together. Okay, so the thing about it is they do such a good job of not only just doing their own cover of it, but they do kind of a thing that Leo does from Frog Leap, where he always stays true to the original song and makes sure that he puts all those iconic parts of a song in his covers to make sure you know he's honoring the original recording. They do the same thing here. Plus, also, this also is a confirmation of something that we've always known in music.
Which is?
There are no better vocals than siblings.
Okay, I'll go along with that.
Whether it's Creedence Clearwater Revival,
I'll go along with that.
or the Heart, the Wilson sisters from Heart. When you have siblings, there's just something about what?
I was gonna hit you with the Donnie and Marie Osmond thing that I hit you with the other day that made you look at me like I was stupid for 5 minutes.
You mean like this?
That's the one.
This is why she doesn't do reactions. Because she makes them better by making me look worse.
It's a gift.
It's a curse.
I didn't realize how much of a Eagles snob I am until he just changed the phrasing. Not changed the phrasing, the words are the same. He's been doing it, he's done it a couple times through the song, and every time he does it, I'm like, wrong, sir. And I get irrationally mad in my head, and I don't know why. I think it's just that Eagles snob thing we were talking about earlier. It's not that it's bad, it's good. Just
she's channeling her inner Lizzo is what it is.
How so?
Because sometimes you can be a bad bitch.
Always.
Okay, so that's great. But here's the other thing. While she hates on this for apparently no reason whatsoever,
it's not hate.
This is another reason why she doesn't do reactions with me. The other thing that I do like is how they actually broke it down. They didn't keep playing. They just kept to the vocals. And understand, this is not a reaction for me. I've seen this video dozens of times. I've heard the song hundreds of times. This actual version of it by this actual band. This is not a reaction. This is just me loving it because I found a video of it that hasn't been blocked yet by YouTube in the United States. So yeah, and it will be in the link below so you guys can enjoy it too. And I already downloaded the original song, so I have that on my playlist. I have it. I'm in my car to listen to anytime I want. I don't have to worry about the fact that it's no longer on Spotify anymore because it's been blocked in the United States. Probably by RCA or Electro, or kidding. Whichever record company is still being a douchebag.
Kidding, don't come for us.
Yeah, they'll send Lars Ulrich. They'll take him off tour. He'll come and
I swear it's not worth.
He'll come Napster your ass. Anyway, so she's like, ooh, what is that like? It's not cool. Coming up on the guitar solo, and get ready for this because it's one of the few times because they do metal rock covers of songs. So I expected the guitar solo to be more metal rock, and they didn't. They did kind of a smooth guitar style, like you would expect from the Eagles.
You made it sound like it was a hold on to your butts moment, and then you totally backed off. I'm kind of excited about it now.
Usually when it's a hold on to your butt moment, I usually do back off. What do I look like, Tom Cruise? Jesus.
You can check it anytime you like, but you can never
Cut you short.
It wasn't there. I was messing.
Okay, so
They cut it short. Speaking of cutting things short,
yeah, well, there's a reason why. There's a reason why it's cut short. And the reason why it's cut short is because, well, let's be honest. The reason why it's cut short is because copyright. It's those last 5 notes that if they do them, the whole song gets ruined. Yeah, they did it on purpose. Okay, as I try to fix this with my left hand, like an idiot, knowing that I can't do it.
talented.
Yeah, okay. So the link to this video will be in the description below. Enjoy it as much as you can before whichever copyright company that owns all of the Eagles music yanks it from YouTube. So enjoy it while you can.
Yes, they will.
And we enjoyed it. We enjoyed this.
Yeah, this was great.
Yeah,
I'm
again,
actually really glad you pulled me in on this.
it really made me upset when I came back to YouTube like about 3 months ago to watch it.
And it was gone.
And it was gone. And I looked our last night all the way through. Now, 2 things before we end this reaction. Although our last night does a lot of amazing covers, and that's kind of what they're popular for. This is my favorite cover song done by them, but it's not my favorite Our Last Night song.
What is?
When you're done with this, go to Our Last Night and type in the word Our Last Night space home. Their song Home, probably one of my favorite songs.
The cover?
Period.
Is it a cover?
Oh no,
No?
it's 100% theirs. And they can shine and not have to sit within the context of someone else's song. And as great as they are at doing covers of other bands, when they're free to just be themselves, it's truly, truly epic. Those 2 brothers both have hidden talents that people don't see normally. We know that one brother is a vocalist,
Right.
and he plays the lead guitar, the guitarist for the band. That's an amazing talent. The other one is the lead singer, and he also is Harry Styles' hair stunt double.
Stop. You're a dick.
Yeah.